One of the biggest names in the Bible when it comes to faith is Abraham. And the famous story about offering his son Isaac on the altar. But I think one of the strongest story about faith is one of his last stories. When he was in his deathbed, he brought Eliezer Dimashqi, his assistant, and said to him, put your hand under my thigh, just like a traditional thing, and promise me that you will go somewhere and get a wife for my son. Go to my people and get a wife for my son. And the guy said, like, what if I don't find any? What if the wife doesn't want to come? And he said to him, my God will lead you and will provide a wife for my son. What if we don't get anyone? Should I get a wife from here? No, don't let him marry from here. Let him marry from my family that I'm sending you. My God will help you. Abraham in his deathbed, he learned from God that he can trust him. You see, it's easy when you are young, when you have strength, when you have ambition to have faith in God. Because by your own strength, you can do it. You can believe in it. But Abraham in his old time, when he's an old man, he has to put his trust and his faith in God that he's going to use another guy that go and travel somewhere else, and then God will show the other guy in a miraculous way a woman that he will convince her and bring her to his son. So the high level of faith, it's not what you can do by your own, but it's actually that depending on God that he is going to use other people in your life to do the job for you. And I think that's amazing. Abraham, by the end of his life, he figured out that I cannot do anything by my own. I only can trust in God. I only can start things and spark an idea, and I have to trust that God will use other people. I have to put my trust in God, in what God gives me around me, people around me, that they will do the job, and I just have to sit and wait. What would you do in a situation like this? Abraham managed, and he complete his life of faith by getting a wife to his son, the right wife to his son from another country, by believing that God can use other people in his life. I hope and I pray when God puts some people in your life that you will have this faith that it doesn't have to come through you. And even if you are in the deathbed, God still, you have a chance to actually do an amazing faith story like what Abraham did by the end of his life. And by he's doing this, he got Rebekah to Isaac, and he kept on living in faith by leaving his family, in Ur Chaldean, by living by faith in all these wars and fights, by having Isaac, by offering Isaac, by getting a wife to Isaac. And the best is the end, that he got a wife to Isaac by believing that his servant, he sent his servant, tell him, you go and God will find the wife, and I trust that God who has been with me in the past will use you, so you bring the wife to my son.